birds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise.
So often we try to make it our job to make the gospel easier for us to preach and easier for other people to hear, in order to not get into trouble, in order to not be confrontational. But see, here's the truth. You just can't preach the gospel and not get into trouble. You just can't do it. Hard as you might try, you can dress it up any way you want. But if you're really preaching the gospel, you're going to get yourself into trouble. I mean, you're going to be in trouble as well. Because again, the cross is both beautiful and offensive, and it must be both.
Sorry.
Okay, Chris. ¿Qué quieres ver?
I think that people need a realistic view of Jesus and of other Christians, for that matter. Discipleship, they need a lot of discipleship.
Personas con compromiso, dispuestas a mostrar esperanza hacia ellos, dispuestas a mostrar amor y pasión por Cristo también.
My name is Stacy Cordell. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Hot Springs, Arkansas. If you look around, there's people out here that have no idea who Jesus Christ really is. They have no idea that you can have a personal relationship with Jesus as your Savior.
We're commanded to go into places where no one else wants to go and to bring the gospel. These waters quench all the fires of hell, and this too shall be made right. The earth and the sky and the sea are all holding their breath. Wars and abuses have nature groaning with death. We say we just
Okay, the story goes like this. We came down to the city after we got the go-ahead from our leaders to start searching for a building and for just ministry opportunities here in the city. And so we came down looking at buildings and hoping to find something. We met with the realtor and she took us around to different buildings. All of them were okay, but the conditions were that you had to restore them to their original use and purpose and the way they looked. And I was okay with the way they looked, I just didn't want, you know, to buy a storage closet, basically. And so she showed us one photo of a very, very honestly ugly building, and she asked us if we wanted to go see it, and we said no because it was probably the ugliest thing we've ever seen in our lives. And she kept kind of nagging at us like, come on, you need to go see this building, you know, and we're like, all right, we'll go look at it. And from the picture it looked like a two-story small little building. It didn't look very large at all. And we got to the building and it turns out to be very ugly on the outside still. Inside we were quite astounded to see that it was a warehouse. Just this huge ginormous warehouse. It was just humongous with 8 apartments upstairs with the possibility of adding a third level to be able to overlook the ocean actually on the other side of the building. And all for $250,000, which was a bargain for this area. And So we're very interested in this building. We feel a lot of peace about it. The potential is greater with this building than any other building that we've seen in the area. We want a building here to be able to base our ministry out of, to be able to be close to the people we're ministering to, and to not have to go 45 minutes back and forth every time we want to do ministry in the city. To be able to have a place set up to be able to work from and to have people come to, and have a location here in the city. And so we are right now searching for $250,000. If you find it, I'll give you my address and you can send it to me.
I think that one of the greatest things about Panama is that it is definitely cross-cultural. Like, there are so many different people groups and so many different cultures that are mixed here. There's so much potential for people to be raised up here and go out into the rest of the nations and believe in their mission. I think that's one of the things that excites me the most. There's so many people here. It's exciting.
Panama City, there's quite a few problems in the city.
All these issues that exist here, all the need for discipleship, all the need for people to come make a difference, and it's all just starting.
We really do need help though.
We've all been called to something like this. Maybe some of you are supposed to be here, hands-on, making a difference in this area.
But we need people with vision, and we need people with commitment that are willing to be here long-term, that are willing to make a commitment and just to really pick up the vision for what we're doing here and run with it.
It's like we found this place that needs all this help. And there's some people who are ready to go, and there's people ready to make a difference. And now it's time to actually start up.
Y no podemos hacer eso solo por nuestras propias fuerzas, necesitamos de su ayuda, de sus oraciones.
I want to see this place transformed.
The gospel is not a message that's easy to swallow. We're called to go and make disciples of all nations. This is one way of doing it. This is a place that has a lot.
Because there's so many more ideas that we haven't even thought of that you have, that are in your head right now as you're watching this video. You have some ideas.
We need help.
Don't postpone what you can do right now.
Your responsibility.